Таки с третьей попытки мне удалось подсоединиться и к Ютубу. Всем привет! Мы начинаем наш стрим по Депонии. Продолжаем проходить вторую часть. Хаос на Депонии. Вроде бы так она называется. Привет, Кирилл. Рада видеть. Рада всех видеть. Ну что ж, тогда начнем. Продолжить. На чем мы там остановились, куда мы там пришли? Если надо где-то что-то громкость убрать или поднять, говорите. Так, что у нас с заданиями? Что нам вообще надо сделать? Так, тут туалет. Дверца автомата. Что там?
Despite my mighty strength, I'm not going to get anywhere.
У меня есть отвертка.
The flap is screwed down.
У меня есть отвертка. Привет, Андрей! Ура! Да, наконец-то ты попал. Опа, это кто такой? Алекс, музыкальный гном, ничего себе. Привет, привет. Рада видеть.
Hi-ho.
Давно не было.
Are you looking for trouble?
Oh, come on. Sing along. Hey, dee-dee-dee-lo.
Man, are you lucky I don't hit the handicap?
Hi-ho.
Are you looking...
Oh, come on. Sing along. Hey, dee...
Man, are you...
Я не бью коллег. О, боже мой. Что это за каракули? Это не японский, это не китайский, это не корейский. Да, наконец-то ты попал. Ты попал. Не знаю, на то ли, что ты хотел попасть, но на что-то ты попал. На Депонию, например. Рассказывайте, как у вас дела, как прошла пятница. Как вы планируете провести свои выходные, оторваться на полную катушку, отоспаться на полную катушку, нагуляться, или не знаю, что вы там вообще придумали, задумали. Так, брачная ода помойных крабов, класс, тарантелла мусорной лавины, песня веселого Джонни, танго мертвых голубей. Сегодня буду спать удовлетворенной. Но я рада за тебя. Выбирайте, какую мы будем слушать мелодию. Брачную оду помойных крабов, тарантеллу мусорной лавины, песня веселого Джонни или танго мертвых голубей. Мне вот нравится тарантелла мусорной лавины. Звучит интригующе. Давайте послушаем. Не поняла? Меня что? Да он ничего не играет, он бездарь. Ну и до свидания. Так, выйти. Где, как тут выйти? В гавань. А ну, что нам может этот генератор? Так, в таверну, на причал.
I don't see a switch. No matter. With a little technical know-how, it shouldn't be a problem.
Сейчас его...
Turn off!
А ну, гондольер. Дать ему по шее. К сожалению, такого варианта пока что не предусмотрено. Это что, краб? А, это гнездо. Вот вам и ода. Что это у тебя за ноты?
What is that sheet music? La musica si fa volare. It's una canzone molto romantica. La 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 la.
Он, по-моему, петуха словил.
Can't you sing something else for a change? Con piacere, ma sfortunatamente, but it's too bad. I have just uno singolo spartito, only one musical scitta, comprende? Some of it.
Походу, может, нам надо стащить... Стащить, может, ноты надо? Что такое, Андрей? Тебе не понравилось, как он поет? Привет, призрак.
Do you really have to keep rowing through the canals and singing?
Cantare, merci. I needed to drive off the... How do you say?
Boredom?
Prячься.
Ah, well, now that makes sense. Cool gondola.
Sì, sì. Questo cabrio molto confortabile con tutto extra speciale.
With all the extras? What extras?
Airbag?
Подушка безопасности. Не хотелось бы тебя волновать.
I don't mean to worry you, but the Organon is planning to blow up Deponia.
No apprensione. Don't worry. Con una bella canzone on your lips, all is gonna be bene in the end.
Nothing's gonna be bene. The whole planet is gonna go kablooey.
So
Big badaboom.
Allora, la 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 la.
Oh, brother. I hope they hurry up with their explosion.
Вы тоже так поете? Arrivederci.
Arrivederci!
Huh? What's that mean?
Oh, nothing.
Ой, что я тут вижу? Яйцо.
I never touch stuff that some stranger has already had in there, really.
Ой, да прям такие.
Stronzo! Is you matto making a poof with my new sacco di aria? Now I must go to il tocco to get a replacement.
О, он свалил!
That was funny.
А зачем мне это надо? Питер.
A music stand? Uh-oh, that spells trouble. These foreign models are just pieces of junk. Something's always breaking down.
Владимир, привет. Трям-телемилитрямдия. Не помню, это откуда? Телемилитрямдия. Откуда это? Телемилитрямдия. Какой-то советский мультик. Эх, ладно. В маленькую Венецию. А ну что за маленькая Венеция, вспомним. А, все, да, мы там были. Обратно верните меня. Эй, ты что-то сюда опять обратно вернулся? В таверне мы были. На рынке мы, кажется, тоже были. Ящик? Да. Ну ладно, пойдем дальше тогда на причал.
And who have we here? Well, if it isn't the newcomer that everyone's
Это
talking
вышибалы?
about.
They're talking about me. High time, too. All those stories of my heroic deeds are actually quite understated.
We're not interested in fairy tales. You've got something that we want.
Huh. Tough. Good looks is something you're born with.
We are talking about the secret ascension codes.
The Ascension codes? Over my dead body. Wait. Let me rephrase that. Uh-oh. Ow! Ow! Oh! Ouch! Ow! Ow! Oh! Ouch! Oh! Oh!
Слабак!
Ow! Oh! Oh!
Даже не может отпортить каким-то громилом.
He hasn't got the money. I guess he isn't as stupid as he looks. So what do we do now? We'd better report this to Donna.
Донне? Ай!
Oh!
Who is Donna? Или
Lots of friendly people here.
Коллектор звонка.
Maybe I should tone it down a bit.
Так, а это что там?
Welcome to Gilligan's Gadget Garden.
О,
You
мы
are
наконец-то
being
дошли сюда.
served by Shopomat 2000. How may I help you?
Yeah, Doc sent me to get a
А
set
что
of
там плачет
cartridges.
там внутри?
Of course, we currently offer 2 different brands. The first is Platinum Proof Professional. They are somewhat more expensive but of better quality. There is a cheaper kind as well. Cowboy Dodo's Jolly All-Purpose Cartridges. Their quality may not be top of the line, but they come with a free colorful lollipop.
A lollipop?
Естественно,
So
возьмем
which brand
дешевку.
do you prefer?
А что-то он тут рыдает, сидит, этот бородатый. Платина профессионал. Качество прежде всего. Давайте, ну а ты как думаешь, речь ведь идет о рассудке моей любимой.
And those are really the good cartridges?
Of course. Remember,
Зря.
Goal's mind is at stake here.
All right. Here goes
Мне кажется,
nothing.
это был бы любой вариант. Привел бы к этому. Ой, это выглядит устрашающе.
Did it work?
I'm not sure. Something's not right.
Rufus? I might have known. Why does the same question pop up in my mind every time I set eyes on you?
Who's that good-looking guy in the snappy overcoat?
Where am I?
Because the aura of my magnetism is befuddling your sense of orientation.
Seriously, where did you drag me off to this time? And what is that awful smell?
This is the floating black market. You're safe here.
Safe. Rufus, I was on my way to Elysium.
Well, yes, you were, but with the wrong guy.
Cletus wanted to help me.
And you trust that lying slime bag?
Yes, who I am more likely to trust? My fiancé or his cheap imitation?
Hey, what's up with you?
What's up? I wake up only to find myself in some stinking torture chamber. That's what's up with me. I'm already itching all over just because I'm forced to breathe this foul, polluted air. I'm about to be sick. I need to get out of here.
Там будет еще больше этот запах, лучше не выходи. И куда она вообще идет?
She seems to be pretty mad.
Not really. I just have a certain effect on explosive women.
What, lighting the fuse?
Yeah, very funny. But she actually did seem a little volatile. Are you sure you didn't mess her up somehow?
I think I might be able to explain this. Some information wasn't written to the cartridge, almost as if we had used the cheap ones.
Not as cheap as your excuses.
Her mind appears to have been split 3 ways.
На трое.
So, the woman who just stomped out of the lab is only a part of Goal?
And not the most
Привет,
agreeable
Лайт.
part, I hope.
Come on, Doc. I thought you were an expert.
It is nothing that I can't fix, but for that I need all 3 cartridges, including the one that is currently inserted in her implant. Also, I cannot operate without the consent of the patient. Therefore, all 3 parts of Goal must cooperate before I can go ahead with the surgery.
Это
Oh
будет
yeah,
нелегко.
judging from her mood, she'll be positively enthusiastic about you flipping open her skull again.
Agreed. Maybe you had better start with a different part of her character.
Huh?
Которая
Take the 2
ненавидит.
cartridges that are still in the output hopper. And this thing.
Что-то он там
What is it?
берет.
A remote control?
Not quite. See that compartment in the back? Just insert one of the other cartridges and press the button when you're close to go.
That's what I said, a remote.
It's more complicated than that. Data's written to a buffer and...
And I can zap back and forth between 2 characters.
No. Yes. something like that, but
Just like a remote.
just like a remote.
Cool. I wish I'd had one of these for Tony.
Hurry up, Rufus. The longer the fragments of her character get used to their independence, the more difficult it will become to talk them into having that surgery done. Go find Goal and persuade her. All 3 parts of her. I will prepare everything else here in the meantime.
И небось
All right,
уговаривать...
here we go.
И небось уговаривать придется ту, которая нас ненавидит больше всего. Дэдди, привет! Да, возвращение Депонии. Не ставьте на паузу китайский порномульт, я тихонько зашел и приобщился. Уговаривать придется всех 3, ох уж. Это будет тяжело. Так, что-то он тут у нас. Ну, вот нам тут, наверное, ничего сейчас. О, акулка. Проплывает мимо. А ну, что-нибудь скажет.
How are you?
Что пошло
What
не
went
так?
wrong?
Looks like Gilligan actually palmed off the wrong cartridges on you.
Oh, what a scoundrel!
Goal's mind is now distributed over 3
кто с таким
cartridges.
аппетитом
Each
конфету
cartridge
сожрал?
contains different aspects of her character.
Well, it's no big deal. If you know one side of her, you know them all.
Not really.
So, which one is the real Goal?
Every one of them. And none of them.
Oh, I see. Just like breeding mimicry wombats.
What? No. Each of the 3 goals represents one side of the real goal, but the whole is more than the sum of its parts.
Yeah, just like the wombats. Those critters breed like crazy if you don't watch out.
What? No. Never mind. Let's just say we need all 3 goals to cooperate. I cannot put them back together without their consent.
Hey, you don't have to tell me. I almost lost a finger once that way. These horrid little beasts.
Ой, боюсь, что вот этот вот дог, единственный человек, который еще хоть как-то воспринимает Руфуса, под конец игры в нем тоже, небось, разочаруется.
Nice office.
Gee, thanks, Rufus.
Now, I would have furnished it a bit differently, but it's still not bad.
Yes, I know. The shielding of the generator resonates rather awkwardly with the induction field of the magnetic solenoid coil in the main capacitor. But what would you do if you had oscillation frequencies of 6 gigahertz and more with a constant 30 Teslas?
Oh, yeah, let me see. I would move the generator a little more to the left.
But with this kind of field intensity, wouldn't that be too dangerous? I would hate to accidentally create a neutron star in my office.
Yeah, well...
You know what we're talking about, don't you?
Of course I know, and I still say more to the left.
If you think so, have you noticed anything else?
Ничего даже не пытайся делать.
What's that funny apparatus in the lock next door?
Don't you mess with that, kid. It is part of an experiment designed to revive dead brain tissue by means of well-aimed electrical impulses. But there are a few obnoxious side effects that so far I haven't been able to remedy.
What kind of side effects?
The electrical field is so strong that space will fold around the generator, and the resulting creases are really hard to iron out.
Ничего не понимаю. Ничего не понимаю.
What's the freezer for?
That's where I keep the spare brains for my operations. And my lunchbox, of course. But right now, it's empty.
Главное не
Plenty of
перепутать.
ice, no brains, and nothing to eat? Sounds like a fashion show to me. My office was cooler and bigger.
Really? The one in your ex-girlfriend's house?
Yep, not only bigger, there were also more blinky things. And it also had more of those things next to the door.
Light switches?
Precisely. Did you repair the gondolier's airbag?
Yep, all taken care of. And the next replacement is already waiting on the pier in front of the shop. But I still have no idea how that could happen.
I bet there's a criminal genius behind this.
Looks more like random vandalism to me. But who am I to complain? If it weren't for random vandalism, I guess I could close my shop for good.
Yeah, long live the random vandals!
Так, ну я
I'll
пошел.
be off then.
Quite.
Выбрала самую ленивую игру. Ну, надо же ее пройти. Так, что это? Электроды нам пока не надо, часы нам пока тоже не нужны. Идем дальше. Так, шлюз. Какие у нас там вообще задания? Нет, ни сюда, ни сюда, ни сюда, ни сюда. Так, не помню, где это смотреть. Ладно, что у нас есть? Сахарница, картриджи, пульт, таблетки, антенна, отвертки. Я пока даже не представляю, к чему это все можно применить. Ну ничего. О, как бы это... утконос этого словить. Ящик с подушкой безопасности.
Another new airbag? How many replacement airbags?
В бар. В таверну? О, да, вот она. О, да тут еще и вот эти. Нота, ну давайте с Нотом поговорим.
Excuse me?
What do you want?
I think an apology would be in order.
What for?
Like, for attacking me in the street?
Listen up, kiddo. I'm a member of unorganized crime.
And how does that give you the right to assault innocent passers-by in broad daylight?
That's the way we roll.
Cool. So, unorganized crime. What is it exactly?
We're just like a criminal organization without the organized bits.
Вайс-Сити будет в другой раз. Может, завтра. А может и нет.
Could I join you, maybe? I'm incredibly unorganized.
Don't be ridiculous. What could you possibly have to offer?
Я так, я очень крепкий, я просто невероятно крут.
I am so incredibly cool.
Just how cool?
I'm so, like, laid back that the back of my head, like, is almost touching the ground. Yeah.
That's kid stuff. You're simply not reckless enough for an unorganized criminal.
Я
I'm a
талантливый
gifted
механик.
Really? Really? So what do you tinker?
Power inverters, escape machines, a life of order and contentment.
That's kid stuff. You're simply not reckless enough for an unorganized criminal.
Так, хорошо. Я благородный
And I'm a good
слушалец.
listener.
You are? That sounds interesting.
They call me the Ear.
You know, there's this story that I've always wanted to...
Eagle Ear, master of sound waves.
But my story...
Listening his opponents into the dust.
Forget it.
What? Did you say something? I certainly am reckless enough.
No, you're not.
Хорошо, как мне доказать, что я достаточно безбашенный? Десять минуток Депонии, потом 3 часа в Вайс-Сити, а потом 5 часов в компании героев. А вы столько выдержите? Вопрос.
But how can I prove to you that I'm reckless enough?
You'd have to do something truly reckless, like shave Donna's cat, for instance.
If that's all.
That wasn't a serious suggestion.
Так, значит,
Nobody in
идем
his
к
right
Доне.
mind would ever do something that reckless.
Hey, I'm not nobody in his right. Don't try to stop me.
Скоро я стану одним из вас, вот увидишь.
I'll soon be part of your organization. You'll see.
Ah, beat it.
А ну?
So, what does the Organon think of your organization?
This is the floating black market, kiddo. We don't care what the Organon thinks.
So, what about that Organon official right behind you?
What? Very funny.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Say, where's your pal?
Wink, he's got in our secret hideout, even though he's not really qualified. Blind as a bat in his right eye. And the right eye is the important one after all.
Huh? Who says that?
My mama. Why?
Do you also like to play rock, paper, scissors?
Sure. Unfortunately, I left my tournament fingers in the hideout today.
О, вон где нам достать турнирные пальцы.
I'll get back to you.
Whatever.
Whatever. Так, Гол, давайте-ка с ней поболтаем. Чего она скажет нам? Сейчас пошлет.
All right, Rufus. This is a routine situation for a ladies' man like yourself. Easy peasy. No reason at all
Easy
to be nervous.
peasy.
You are eloquent and witty. Very
Класс.
handsome. And your hair smells of solvent. Now, for the right facial expression.
Так, романтик, сорвиголова или мыслитель? Давайте романтика.
Here it comes.
Сейчас не прокатит.
Check. Charm cannons at full blast.
Я думаю, у него
And
будет везде
now, to
одинаковое
come up with the
выражение.
best possible line.
Эй, крошка. О-ля-ля, красотка. Как оно?
Oh, that's it. A classic. Take a deep breath, and then... Here I go.
Вы тоже так готовитесь, прежде чем заговорить?
Oh, heavens, it's you again. You never give up, do you?
Вот это было классно. Столько готовиться и после всего... Ой. Ты что, злишься на
Are
меня?
you mad at me for some reason?
Whatever makes you think that? You kidnapped me, caused me a bad head injury.
That's not the way I remember it.
You appear to be suffering from a perception disorder.
You mean, in reality, you're not sexy at all?
Just stay away from me. Understood?
So, this is where you've been hanging out.
Believe me, I would much rather be on the West Promenade by the rotating gardens. At this time of year, Morris serves the best soyacino in all of Elysium. Instead, I'm sitting in this hole in the ground drinking... What is this, anyway?
Camel drool, what else?
Camel drool.
No, wait, the camel drool's still under the counter. What you got there is the tincture for my nail infection.
Ah! Does that mean you bathed your filthy nails in this?
Эй,
Yeah, but go ahead and drink it. Apparently it only works on fingernails.
And this is where my mechanisms of repression should be kicking in. Ah! Here they are.
Да-да, мы злые, что поделать? Природа нас сделала такими. Эй, крошка.
Hey, baby.
There he goes again.
We're actually not all that different. Neither of us belongs on this planet.
That's right. I belong on Elysium, and you belong in solitary confinement.
No, no. What I meant was we belong together. We are soulmates, so to speak.
I have no idea where you get that notion. I am sophisticated. I am educated.
Check.
Это
Check.
серьезно.
I haven't got any communicable diseases.
But I still maintain that we're very similar.
Just don't come too close to me, will you?
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
It did indeed.
Oh, right. Yes, I can imagine.
И чем же он напоминает Деус?
Here's looking at you, kid.
Why? Do you have a sty or something?
Now that you mention it, I've actually got a little eye infection.
Ugh, keep your distance, okay?
What's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
Good question. What am I doing here? Oh, I remember. You dropped me from the escape pod.
Saved you, dropped you. Doesn't all that depend on the point of view?
Only if you're a short-sighted idiot.
Luckily, that's easy to verify. Hey, Bozo, did I rescue Goal?
No idea. I gave up trying to understand what you were doing a long time ago.
You see? Bozo thinks I'm cool too.
Уже бокал на голову вылил на месте кого? На месте Гоу или на месте Руфуса? И музыка.
I give up.
I'm afraid I already know you better than that.
You have to come with me and see Doc.
What for? So you can demolish my head even further?
На своем.
Ah, really turned your head, did I?
Turning heads and demolishing them are two different things.
With Tony's tortoise, they weren't.
Listen, Rufus, I am dirty, my hair is a mess, and my head feels like someone sliced through my skull with a circular saw.
Yes, but there's no proof.
And to top it all off, I'm starving. So, you had better stay away from me.
Hey, if you're hungry, I've got a leftover bowl of peanuts from our last mud cake festival.
Ooh, yuck! It's growing hair. I bet this little bowl contains more killer bacteria than a biological warfare lab.
Nah, we're all out of killer bacteria. These are influenza viruses.
Ну и, конечно, и себя в карман сразу. А на своем месте, если то на кого? На Руфуса или на Гоу? Опять же вопрос. Так, ты пошла, должна пойти со мной с операцией, что-то вышло не так.
You must come with me. Something went wrong with the surgery.
What do you mean something went wrong?
Well, you know the fairy tale about the three bears?
Отличный
It was pretty
пример.
much like that, just that there were no bears. And that your mind was, split three ways during botched brain surgery, that's all.
What?
No, don't panic, I'll fix everything.
Что мне сделать, чтобы
What do
пошла
I
со
have to
мной?
do to make you come along?
First of all, you should look up the meaning of the word no.
Yeah, all right, let's assume I just did that. What would I have to do next? Could I interest you in a romantic dinner?
A dinner invitation? Really? Huh. Maybe there is a spark of gallantry left under that filthy coat of yours.
Dinner first. You can go looking for my gallantry later.
Which restaurant did you have in mind? And is it clean?
A restaurant? I was thinking of, an extra serving of peanuts. I mean, they're free, aren't they?
Yeah, if you don't count the doctor's bill.
Ah, great.
It sounded too good to be true. Just forget it.
Ладно,
Wait here, I'll be right
идем
back.
дальше.
Is that a promise?
Of course.
Good. That increases the chances that you'll stay away.
What a woman.
Сандры? Надо будет послушать. Хорошо, давайте предложим ей миску с
She
орешками.
looks hungry. I should invite her to dinner.
А рыбку?
I'll tell her about my heroic first. I have to make sure she comes with me to dock.
Понятно. А если мы попробуем переключить?
First, I have to insert a cart.
Поговорить, найти, узнать третью гол. Кто разбирается в этикете? Сколько ж у нас заданий, однако. Хорошо, попробуем. Мы как-то можем вставить?
That's so part one. I have a remote control now.
Так я переключила или не переключила?
First, I have to insert a cartridge.
А ну хорошо.
Oh, heavens, it's you again. You never give up, do you?
Realizing that is part of knowing me.
Just like living in constant fear of grievous bodily harm.
Exactly. Wait here, I'll be right
Is that a promise?
Of course.
Good. That...
What a woman.
Что-то я не поняла. Это были разные гол или нет?
First, I have to insert a cartridge.
Что это он тут кликает? Ладно, хорошо. Мы пока не можем вставить картридж. А может так? О,
The
да,
cartridge
сработало.
fits. Now the remote just has to work. Thanks to my charm, the rest will be child's play.
Так. И куда он клацает? Где гол? Куда он клацает?
Huh? What the... Where am I?
Don't you know? You haven't had that much to drink. This is still Gulliver's Gully, the darkest dive in the floating black market.
Floating black market, not on Deponia.
Where else?
Rufus, I'll wring his neck.
Everything okay?
Just give me some of your strongest. As long as I'm here, I may as well rot my brain.
One rust-red brain death coming right up.
You again. What do you want?
Так.
Aren't you even wondering how you got here?
Not really. You're in the vicinity. That should suffice as an explanation.
Well, I'm always good for a surprise.
You are basically the human equivalent of spontaneous self-combustion.
Wow, thanks.
Damn, that came across much too nicely.
So, this is where you've been hanging out.
So what? Do I have to ask your leave every time I want to go somewhere?
Yes, that would be helpful.
Dream on, wimp! I don't even know myself how I got here. But since I'm here now anyway, I might as well explore my surroundings. And by surroundings, I mean this drink.
Лучше тебе не знать. Лучше тебе не пить.
Hey, you can't do that.
Calm down. It's all on Rufus today.
But that was my lighter fluid.
Yeah, that's how it tasted. Hit me with another.
Hey, baby.
Are you trying to hit on me? Save your breath, wimp.
Hey, you got me all wrong. I can wrap you around my pinky in my sleep.
You'd better beware, or I'll wrap something around your throat in your sleep.
See?
Well,
I haven't even started, and you're already fantasizing about you and me in bed together.
Она вот это говорит часть ее личности не с такой ненавистью.
You're actually pretty cool. We're a fine match.
Dream on, wimp.
Your mouth is saying no, but your eyes are saying yes.
Would you like to hear what my fist is saying?
No, maybe not right now. Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
Yes, damn it.
Yeah, right. Probably did, huh? Here's looking at you, kid.
Who are you calling a kid, you pipsqueak?
Oh, yeah? Who are you calling a pipsqueak, you beanpole?
Oh, yeah? Who are you calling a beanpole, you rat?
Yeah? Oh, yeah? Well, who are you calling a rat? You...
Hey! No fighting in my bar, you hear?
Самая дрочливая? Ну да, заметно. Она вечно свои кулаки демонстрирует. Но, должна заметить, еще ни разу не ударила.
What's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
Right now, I'm trying not to fall asleep on account of your boring lines.
Let me know when I should take you to bed.
Yet another dud. Try your macho bullshit on someone else.
Ah, would that make you jealous?
Get lost now.
I'll find a way to make you go all weak.
As weak as your head or as weak as your arms?
As weak as both together, baby.
Ugh.
You have to come with me and see Doc.
I must? I don't think so.
But your health is at stake.
Don't worry, I'm feeling just great.
But if you don't come...
Then what? Will I get bruises? Will my shoulder be dislocated? Will I get a nosebleed?
No, not that. But
you will if you keep bothering me like that.
yeah, well, bother.
Rufus,
What?
a little friendly advice. Never provoke a woman with a temper. Believe me, I once knew a woman who...
You stay out of this.
You two do what you want then.
Where were we?
I think I was about to bring you with this bar stool.
Ah, yes, great. Then let's proceed.
Hey! No fighting in my bar, you hear?
Yeah.
Ну, зануда. Так, а что это значит?
We have to keep the organon from blowing up Deponia.
No worries. I'm going to take care of the organon myself.
Really? And just how are you planning to do that?
I'll just whoop their butts if they dare to cross me.
Damn! Why didn't I think of that?
Начинает нравиться. Ура! Трижды динь-динь. Ух! Руфуса достанется. Так, что-то
You must
вышло
come
не
with me.
так.
Something went wrong with the surgery.
So what? That goes for your birth as well. Do you hear me complaining?
Will you listen now? Your implant was damaged when...
Meh, you're boring me.
Please, Goal, you must come with me.
Make me if you can. I'd love to see how you propose to do that, with no arms and all.
I do have arms.
Oh, those are arms? I thought you had dropped some spaghetti on your shirt.
Take a good look at them, because you won't see much of them when I spank your behind.
Rufus. I don't think that's a very bright idea.
If only I had a zloty for every time I've heard that sentence, then maybe I could finally afford the kneecap replacement that people keep telling me I need.
I just mean, you gotta be careful with temperamental ladies.
Or the steel plate to cover my skull fracture.
Are you even listening to me?
Or the tympanic membrane transplant.
I give up.
Так, хорошо. А, что мне сделать?
What do I have to do to make you come along?
You could sing the dumb bum song for me.
Ha! That's a piece of cake. Here comes the dum bum, the dum bum, the dum bum, the dum bum, the dopey dim, dopey dim, dopey dim, dopey dim.
О, наверное, этот гондольер споет.
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh man, you're cracking me up.
I told you that wouldn't work. But since you refuse to listen to me...
If I listen to you, will you sing me the dum bum song?
I don't know. How'd the lyrics go again?
It's quite simple. Here comes the dum bum, the dum bum, the dum bum, the dum bum, the dopey dim, dopey dim, dopey dim, dopey dim, dum bum. Oh yeah. Dang!
Ладно, жди
Wait here,
здесь.
I'll be right back.
No threats, please.
Давайте попробуем посмотреть, познакомиться с третьей Гоул. Леди Гоул?
What? How did I wind up here?
Most people
Это, наверное,
ask
самая
that,
добрая,
but very
да?
few of them really want to hear the answer.
You're funny. Hmm? Oh, it's you! How nice!
Да ты что? Неужели что-то получится, может? Эй, крошка.
Hey, baby.
Are you talking to me?
Ой, это дурочка какая-то.
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
Actually, it did.
Oh. Uh-huh. Here's looking at you, kid.
Huh? Did one of your contact lenses slip? It's so dimly lit in here, I can't really see a thing.
Never mind.
По-моему, с этой ему скучней.
What's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
I'm naming the bugs on the counter. This is Ronnie, and this is Donnie, and this is Princess Lamefoot.
Why is Princess Lamefoot limping?
She's unhappy because she's feeling lonely. What are you doing?
Now Ronnie is Prince Lamefoot.
Oh, how cute! I didn't know you were an animal lover.
Yes. Yes, quite.
Чего так быстро?
I give up.
What are you giving up?
No, it doesn't matter.
Huh, okay.
So, this is where you've been hanging out.
Have I? That's crazy. I can't even remember how I got here.
It doesn't really matter how you got here. What's more important, I know how you can leave here.
Oh, in a dirigible. Please, please tell me it's a dirigible.
No, not in a dirigible.
Oh.
Maybe later.
Yippee!
Could I interest you in a romantic dinner?
Oh, that's so sweet of you, Rufus. But I just finished eating all the chocolate chips from that little bowl on the counter.
Chocolate chips? Hey, we don't have any chocolate chips. And where the heck did all those moles go that I just peeled myself?
It can't
Боже,
be
какой
gone.
мерзкий.
Nobody would steal such a thing.
You have to come with me and see Doc.
Oh my gosh. Am I sick then?
No, you...
Oh dear. I can feel it now. I think I'm running a fever.
No, you're not sick.
My fever. Look and tell me if my uvula is swollen.
Will you listen to me? You're not sick.
Oh, what a relief. And here I was thinking I had to see Doc.
But you do have to see Doc.
Oh my gosh. Am I sick then?
This is gonna be one of those days. Can't you remember anything?
Well, yes. You are... Rudy.
Rufus.
Oh, this is exhausting. My head feels as if a burning saw blade hit me in the temple.
You obviously can't remember anything at all. That makes it even more important for you to go see Doc.
You're probably right. You're such a good friend, Rudy.
Sure. So, are you coming? There's no time to lose. We need to prevent the Organon from blowing up Deponia.
Wait, did I hear that right? You're planning to stop the Organon? Don't tell me you're with those resistance fruitcakes.
Resistance? What are you talking about?
What do you think? Janosch and his people. Who else?
Janosch?
I told him 1,000 times that I won't have any conspiratorial meetings in my bar. First, they're all death to the Organon. And then I end up having to scrape peanut chips out of the jukebox.
Did you hear that, Rufus? A real resistance movement.
I heard it. How terribly exciting. But the really important thing is that we're both headed to Doc now. We're gonna fix your brain and...
We can't do that now. We need to join the resistance.
Yes. What? Janosch. What's up with that Janosch?
That's what I would like to know.
No, that was a rhetorical question. Janosch is the leader of the resistance. You keep raving about him.
Really? He must be quite a daredevil.
Oh, good grief.
Что мне сделать, чтобы хоть ты пошла со мной?
What do I have to do to make you come along?
I don't know. Can you do magic?
Of course. I'm really good at making objects disappear.
Ooh! Too bad we haven't got time for that. We need to join the resistance, just like Janosch.
Oh, is this really necessary?
Oh, please.
Oh, all right. But then we'll go see Doc.
Of course. A true resistance fighter will go anywhere.
Ой, ладно.
Wait here, I'll be right back.
Yay!
В общем, у нас куча дел. Не, озвучка классная. О, свеча. Я ее не заметила.
Hey, leave the candle alone. It's the only thing that provides light in here when the generator goes on the fritz.
Ой, да. Ты там еще в зомби играешь параллельно. Так, где мы можем посмотреть, что нам предстоит сделать? Так, что это? Найти мастерскую Дока. А чего это показывается? Что не выполнила? Наверное, еще нет. Так, это подсказка: найти кого-нибудь, кто разбирается в этикете, стать членом сопротивления, победить Гарлифа в камне, ножницы, бумаги. Так, поговорить с леди, найти Гоал, вторую. Так, это тоже готово. Ладно. Ну, это понятно, что нужна турнирная рука. Только ее еще для этого надо достать. Где-то мы видели. И эти яйца явно неспроста. Антенна. Для чего мне антенна? Так, где же мы видели? Вот турнирная рука.
Rufus, rubber off! That always...
Как же туда попасть? Надо для этого, наверное, как-то залезть сюда. О!
Hey, you! Why are you sneaking around here?
Do you mean me?
Of course I mean you. Or do you have an invisible buddy with you?
Ha! If I had a buddy with me, he wouldn't be half as invisible as I am, because I move as inconspicuously as a ninja.
No way. The way you stomp around, I would notice you even if you were hidden using the golden dragon of invisibility from Gilligan's gadget shop.
Ha! A real ninja doesn't need gadgets. I can dissolve into thin air with my secret stealth powers anytime.
Then please do that. I don't want to see you around here again. Understand?
Вот так вот. Меня послали в очередной раз. Пока что мы только накапливаем задания.
Oh, no, I can't while someone's watching.
Да, идем сюда. Где тут кошка эта?
Don't believe it! I don't care if you're new to the neighborhood. Even if Brad Pitt, in person, stood at my door carrying cake, I would still take my nail gun and...
Чё она такая злая?
What do you want this time?
Do you know Captain Bozo?
Captain? Ha! Does it make you a captain these days if you only just manage to keep a rusty junk trawler afloat? The only captain I know is Captain Seagull up in Bellevue. But I'll take Bozo any day over that puffed-up imbecile.
So, you know him?
I'm currently wearing his underwear, if you really must know.
Какая откровенная.
Somehow you remind me of my girlfriend. At least one particular third of her.
Is she that fat?
No, I was talking about the temperamental part of her.
Fat and cranky, then. Yeah, don't even think about...
Так, ясно. Не так все просто. Посмотрим, что тут у нас еще есть. Отверстие трубы, вентиль трубы. А ну-ка.
Great, now the pipe's closed. But it didn't do me any good. I'd better leave it open. And keep it in the back of my mind. Hello? Testing? Attention, attention. This is an important... Will the captain of your trawler and your wife is... Hello? Testing? Testing? Attention, attention. This is an important announcement. Captain Bozo is an old fuddy-duddy. I repeat. Captain Bozo is an old fuddy-duddy.
О, дурачела. Так, еще одно яйцо в трубе. А ну, мы можем как-то сахарницу...
I'd rather not let these peanuts get too close to my stuff. Not that I'm afraid of germs in general, but these are wearing stocking masks.
Нет, хорошо. А если вот это, например?
I'd rather not let... Not that I'm afraid, but these... Why don't like cayenne or rat...
Антенна. Мастерская дока, печь. Что за печь? Что мы можем туда запихнуть, в эту печь? Миску с орешками попытаемся.
This would indeed make excellent fuel, but that's a coal-burning stove. Besides, I hope to do even more damage with it somewhere else.
Понятно. Это не для этого. А тут что? Кстати, точно. А ну. О! Сработало!
There's nothing here but bird droppings, and there's enough of those on Bozo's deck. I didn't have to come here for them.
Куда я попала? Еще одно яйцо.
Ау! Ау!
А говорят, 2 раза на одни и те же грабли не становятся. Так, ручка мне тут не нужна.
Ау!
И 3-й раз тоже. Так, правая сторона. Что тут у нас еще имеется в виду? Что-то неизвестное на рынок. Карта. Так, а туда я как-то могу попасть? О, грабли Джо Садовник. Дерево какое-то. Давайте зайдем в это неизвестное место. О, а вот и утконосы.
What an ugly nest. It must belong to an extremely ugly bird.
Hands off! The field guide is only for members of the Platypus Club.
Even though I really resent having to ask this question, how can I become a member of the Platypus Club again?
It's easy. I hid some trial membership cards in the restaurant's fortune cookies.
Really? Which once again proves that luck is relative.
Welcome to Platypus Paradise. What platitudes may I offer you today?
What the heck is this place?
It's a souvenir shop. We have everything a tourist could possibly desire. Platypus greeting cards, platypus candy, platypus hats, platypus back scratchers, platypus jewelry, platypus figurines for the mantelpiece, platypus cuddly toys, t-shirts with amusing platypus slogans, and music cartridges with platypus noises.
Well stocked. I take it you're into platypuses.
Sure looks like it, huh? Platypuses are my livelihood. If you know where to find them, you can make a small fortune off of them.
By selling back scratchers to tourists?
Ha! You have no idea. For one thing, I supply them to the Platypus restaurant. I'm also a bookmaker for platypus betting and chairman of the Platypus Club. Platypuses even inspire my poetry.
You, write poetry about platypuses.
Yep, mainly for greeting cards, but they also appear every week in Platypus Daily.
Have you got anything that's not made from platypuses?
Well, the platypus figurines are made of clay, but I use platypus wax for the finish.
You also supply the platypus restaurant.
Yep, there's good eating on one of those things.
What if there's a shortage?
Now that would be a disaster. The restaurant would have to completely change its menu. But it'll never come to that. There are unguarded nests everywhere on the floating black market.
What do you mean by unguarded nests?
In every generation, there's an especially vicious platypus that guards the nest of the pride.
What could they possibly do to you? Try to bite your fingers?
Let me tell you, they're evil little critters.
Oh, don't tell me they can bite through gloves.
And jockstraps.
Oh.
So you're interested in nest guardians. Club members get to read all about them in the Platypus Field Guide.
Yippee!
Так.
What's the deal with this Platypus Club?
Oh, it's great. As a member, you always get brand new information from the world of platypuses delivered to your doorstep. You'll be the first to learn about the wonders of platypus procreation. And you'll know the platypus migration routes even before winter comes.
And you'll have feathers grow on your hump.
Platypuses have neither feathers nor humps. As a member of the club, you'd know that. Upon registration, every new member receives the latest edition of the Platypus Field Guide. I hid some trial membership cards in the restaurants. With a little help from Dame Fortune, you might be able to join the inner circle of platypus enthusiasts.
If Dame Fortune really keeps herself busy with that kind of humbug, it explains the bad luck I've been having lately.
Ой, ладно, давайте спросим. Рискуем, конечно, услышать очередную лекцию про утконосов. О, какие классные носочки зелененькие.
What else can you tell me about platypuses?
Quite a lot, but that would take all day.
And nobody wants that.
If you were a member of the Platypus Club, you would be issued with a platypus. You could look it all up for yourself then.
Ah, yes. Life could be so beautiful.
Все, до
Grab a bus,
встречи.
platypus.
Yes, I will, Ducky Bill.
Слишком много об утконосах информации. Что тут? Открытки? Так, это справочника. Что за открытки?
Oh, platypus, you are the best. Upon your breast, I'll gladly rest. This crankshaft without a crank is missing something.
О, вот для чего нужна ручка.
Just a second. I'll be with you right away.
Oh, great and almighty Cthulhu, your faithful servant has found you another sacrifice.
Moginox aprixidor dobidom padrex.
Это что такое?
Barador, extra cheese.
Yes. Yes.
Huh, not a bad place.
Here I am. Please excuse the delay.
Oh, no problem.
How can I help you?
Так, что тут у вас?
So, what have you got?
Well, the dinner menu applies for the restaurant. Here at the takeout counter, we mainly serve platypus burgers.
I hope they're not too greasy. I would hate to ruin my perfect body.
Oh, in that case, I'd better ask.
Oh, great and wise.
Вы бы хотели бургер из утконоса?
Sacrifice wishes to know whether our burgers will make him fat.
Ravanek cha. Ravanek kamcha. Koror, all natural.
Ah, right.
Ой, каждый раз будет
Our
бегать туда.
management would like to assure you that we use nothing but choicest ingredients in our products. And all the essential vitamins are provided by free-range lettuce leaves. Just make your choice from the menu. There are 3 menu options to choose from.
У меня денег
Plus,
нет.
you can modify your choice if you like. It's all explained on the menu.
Так, какое романтичное
What a
место.
romantic place. You
Вот
think so?
сюда
Oh,
Гоал
yeah.
можно
The
отвезти.
view, the old town. All that's missing is children at play.
Oh, one moment, please.
А,
I think he's
Нет.
on to us. He noticed the missing children.
Borondeor satinav. Mumble schnumble
Тыры-пыры.
grumble bomb.
Трясь-хрясь.
You know, oh Lord of Darkness, sometimes I find you downright scary.
Тыры-дыры.
Here I am again. Anything else I can do for you?
So, what's the deal with these fortune cookies?
Actually, I'm not really sure myself.
That's no problem.
А,
Sacrifice just asked about the fortune cookies, my lord.
Meteor pan zuzex padino muror batidana. La paridox tomentor.
Enslave the mortals. Right on.
And here I am again. The fortune cookies are free, courtesy of the house. With a little luck, you may even win a trial membership in the Platypus Club.
Hooray.
давай сюда.
Does your dinner menu include anything besides platypus?
I just need to check that out. Please excuse me for a moment.
А почему он не дал мне печенька бесплатное?
He's asking about the dinner menu, so what should I tell him?
Molesto nimem polidor. Polox verito.
I see.
No, sir, I'm sorry. As long as we have a good supply, all our dishes will be made from platypus.
Как же устроить им перебой? Так, хорошо. Я бы хотел заказать столик на
I'd like
двоих,
to
но у тебя
reserve a
денег
table
нет.
for 2.
For 2? Just a moment.
I think there may be a second sacrifice. How shall I proceed?
Porto nominem hasur modiner confugidox. Liomon fademon in advance.
Oh, right. I'll let him know then.
Boy, they really know how to treat a customer.
Unfortunately, we cannot accept any more reservations for tonight. The only free table is reserved for our regulars.
Вот так вот, не дали мне заказать столик.
I'd like to order some takeout.
Very well, just make your choice from the menu.
Так. Инструктаж. Отличный инструктаж, я все поняла. Я могу вот это заказать? Тут, по-моему, 2. Бери. А ну так, а ну подождите-ка. Я могу что-то поменять, что ли? Не, пусть будет 2. В общем, да, беру. Боже, как я хочу! Как я хочу вот такой вот большой гамбургер! Да все, берем! Хапай, пошли! Я так понимаю, не все так просто, да? А, нет, так нельзя так. Надо, видимо, тут... Четыре. Не-не-не-не. Так, надо тут что-то как-то, видимо, поиграться. Ну да, я понимаю, что надо получить печенье за 0, но для этого надо тут поиграться. Вот это вот так, это вот так, это... почему 0,5? У меня же осталась только печенька. Что? Ну больше ж ничего нет. Почему 0,5? Хорошо. Хорошо, а вот так. Вообще за единичку. И даже печеньки нет. Два. Большой. Не. А ну-ка. Все равно 0,5. Так, еще раз. Превратим в сок. А как-то 2 можно? О, вот. Что-то я тут кручу-верчу, сама не пойму, что я тут кручу и верчу. Вообще единичку. Нет, не то, что-то неправильно. Так, 3. Почему я не могу? Вот это вот 2. Превратить в сок. А, нет, это 2 сока превращаются в булку. В булке 2. Так, это... Два. Нет, у меня вечно получается 0,5. Может пробовать вот этот вариант? Что такое? Что-то у меня не получается. Но все равно 0,5. Нет, я не нажму пропустить. Мне интересно самой догадаться. Вот почему он не делает из 2 гамбургеров 2 вот напитка? А, черт, я забываю, что это надо Делает наоборот. Так, хорошо. Вот так. Тогда мы... Что нам это даст? Один большой сделаем. О! Теперь сделаем один большой превратим в такую штучку. Боже, неужели? Yes!
Right.
That comes to 0 zloty.
That deserves a large tip. Let's say 30%.
How very generous.
Ну вот, а ты хотел, чтобы
Эй,
я нажала
эй.
на пропустить. И тогда я бы собой не гордилась. А так у меня получилось.
Huh. I can't wait to see if my proverbial tinkerer's luck has landed me a trial membership in the Platypus Club. The greatest happiness is to see others smile. Darn it, another loser.
Что, надо опять еще раз пробовать?
Just a second. How can I help you?
I'd like to order this.
Unusual. Coming up.
You catch the biggest fish with patience. Darn it, another loser.
Just a second. How can I help?
I'd like to.
Unusual.
Я надеюсь, я все-таки вытащу.
Who needs a trial membership in the Platypus Club when he has health and friends? Darn it, another loser.
Just how can...
Дайте мне сразу
I'd
10
like to
штук,
order-
пожалуйста.
Luck is with the fisherman. Darn it, another loser.
Just how can...
I'd like to.
One.
Они издеваются.
Help, I've fallen into the fortune cookie machine. Darn it, another loser.
Нужен более удачливый человек, чем Руфус? Хорошо, попробуем.
Just a sec. How can I help?
I'd like to order.
Unusual.
Кого тут можно назвать удачливым? Попробуем дайте там ловец утконосов.
I may not have any cash on me, but I do have this très intéressant objet trouvé. And you've got a platypus field guide. Maybe we could come up with a deal.
Sorry, not interested.
Понятно. Меню на вынос, так.
Huh. They only have dishes made from Lady Goal won't like that at all.
Вот, ручку сюда.
A crank! This crankshaft without a crank was missing a crank! Rufus, you are a genius.
Это я гений. Только это яйцо мы все равно не возьмем.
I never touch.
Чем же ж его можно взять? Сахарница. Видимо, для этого мне надо еще какой-то, что ли, квест получить. Часть. Ну, я думаю, антенной тоже тут не поможет. Ладно, хорошо. Главное, что мы пока... прикрепили куда-то ручку. правая сторона. Еще одно яйцо, горшок с землей, гнездо. Давайте в правую сторону. Что там у нас? О, что это за граблиджа-садовник? Нет, дерево сначала потрогаем.
Hey, hands off the tree.
Okay. What? That wasn't my hands. Because I did it with my feet.
Надо было головой.
You see? Here. Feet. Boom. Oh, come on. That was funny.
Отметили его своей. О, он, кажется, разозлился, обиделся. Правильно, вот так и надо.
Oh. What happened? And why does my back suddenly feel like somebody scratched the word revenge into it with a rusty rake? Ugh, must be the stress.
Я бы на месте садовника тоже бы обиделась. О, господи, как ты медленно идешь.
Friends?
Ой. Кажется, нет.
Oh. Rats. I didn't even get his answer.
Он очень обиделся. О, ты кто такой?
Impressive digs.
Капитан какой-то?
Have you ever heard of knocking?
Of course, but I find their new album too commercial.
What are you doing here? Don't you at least wipe your feet?
Not since my 8th birthday. Back then, my dad?
Rufus?
Dad!
Papa?
You're Captain Seagull?
Your shoes, Rufus.
Excuse me, sir.
Вот это неожиданность. Вот пап встретить я не ожидала.
Wow, Dad, this is really a totally radical kick-ass location. And a doormat made of real wombat. Respect.
Doormat?
Yeah, it's hanging right next to the door.
That's my Sunday coat.
Oh.
Listen, Rufus, I'm a busy man. Just tell me what brought you here and then run along and play again, okay?
Aren't you at all glad to see me?
Yes, of course I'm glad. I'm just very busy right now. If you're a good boy and let your old man finish his work, then maybe later we can go feed the seagulls.
Feed the seagulls? Are you kidding? I have important things to do.
Then it won't matter if I haven't got time for you until later, right?
Later. You always say that. I thought you went to Elysium.
Elysium?
Yes, Elysium, you know. You left me to move to Elysium. You can't tell me you don't remember that.
Oh, right. Yes, I remember. And how? Just what was I thinking? After all, everybody knows that it's impossible to escape Deponia. What a wild and crazy guy I was back then. Always reaching for the stars. Today, I know it's not worth the effort to pursue such crazy ideas. Once you're as old as your dad, I'm sure you'll understand.
You can so totally forget that. I'll never be that old. Loser. You changed your name?
Nothing to do with you. Honestly. But still, please don't go around telling everybody you're my son, all right?
Да уж. Папочка, по-моему, не особо рад. Это ж, если что, ему отдуваться.
Dad, how come you're talking to me like that? You may not have noticed, but I am no longer a child.
Ah, you're all grown up now.
Yeah, ha 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 ha.
Like with a house of your own and a steady income.
Well, I mean, that's,
I'll take that for a no.
I'm a tinkerer. I even had a real workshop in Kuvak.
You're not talking about that toy workbench I once gave you when you were little.
Well, I'm still way more grown up than you are. So there. Don't you even want to know what I've been up to all this time?
Oh, please don't tell me you wreaked some sort of havoc again. What was it this time? Did you set something on fire? Did you steal anything? Destroy someone else's property?
Все сразу.
Well, I mean, you've got to see that in context. I have to stop the Organon from blowing up Deponia.
Then what are you doing here in the floating black market? The Organon are far away. And if anything should explode here, it'll probably be your fault.
Yeah, you just don't understand.
Ну хорошо знает своего
So
сына.
when has the Organon ever blown up anything?
Maybe not so far, but...
And how many detonations have you caused this month?
Well, I...
That shut you up, huh?
I'm still counting.
До пальцев не хватит на руках и ногах, чтобы все это посчитать.
I need to go look after my Elysian girlfriend.
Yes, of course. What was her name again? Babsy Boo?
No, not Babsy Boo. She's a true Elysian. Her name is Goal.
Wait a minute. Are you serious?
Now you're impressed, huh?
You meet an Elysian and then bring her here? Didn't I teach you anything?
No, you were a great parent.
You didn't leave her alone, did you?
Don't worry, she's in a safe place, down in Gulliver's Tavern at the harbor.
Okay. Looks like I failed to teach you a few essential facts of life.
Really, Dad, let's not go there. I know all about the bees and the flowers, although I may be a little unclear about the concept of pollination. But I'm a real pro when it comes to building hives, if you know what I mean.
You're giving me hives, all right. But let's get back on topic. What I was trying to say is that obviously you never learned how to treat a lady. Have you at least invited her to dinner?
Well, there was this bowl of peanuts.
I'm talking about a date, Rufus. A romantic date.
Пригласил, не отказали.
The only restaurant that might be suitable is Chez Schlumpy. At least they offer an exclusive view. But alas, all they have on their menu is platypus.
What's wrong with platypus?
It's so vulgar. It lives among the flotsam and feeds on table scraps. It could even be the heraldic beast of Deponia. No, platypus dishes would only remind her that she is stranded in the boondocks. You must see to it that platypus completely disappears from the menu at Schlumpy's. Can you do that?
Ah, piece of cake for a romantic like me.
Once you've done that, you may reserve a table in my name. But not before then. Understand?
Отлично. Только как же это сделать? Может, надо всех утконосов перебить на утконосных боях?
I haven't told you the half of it.
Oh my, Rufus. What else have you gotten yourself into?
I'm actually about to go to Elysium.
Good luck.
I'm serious. I'm going to Elysium.
Yeah, right. Come on, Rufus. I am truly flattered that you want to follow in my footsteps. But do you really have to step into every single pile of poop on the way?
Not everyone. For one thing, I would never leave my 8-year-old son behind.
Really? So you would take him along?
Yes, I would.
Well, if he takes after you, I hope you'll remember to bring a little shovel in a plastic bag.
Пакет и лопату?
I'll tell you some other...
Sounds good to me. In the meantime, I'll consult my legal advisor.
What exactly are you working on?
I need to write instructions for my staff.
And you consider that more important than talking to your son? We haven't seen each other in years.
So why would every second suddenly count now? I am responsible for this house and its personnel.
I am also responsible for doing important things, like saving the world.
Then why are you still hanging around here? Do I still have to hover over you to make sure you're completing your chores?
Ну, будем делать все по порядку. Как только что-то получится сделать, так и сделаем. Так, насчет свидания.
About the date.
Stop hemming and hawing and stand up straight, boy. What do you want to know?
What was it again that I need to do?
The platypus dishes. I don't
care. Too late.
Хорошо. Никуда не уходи, скоро
Don't go away. I'll be back soon.
Forget that line. Not even an 8-year-old would buy it.
Так, что тут у тебя, папашенька, есть? Аквариум с рыбками. А рыбки там хоть
Hands
есть?
off the ornamental fish.
Hey, I just wanted to pet them.
I said no.
Ну это же единственный подарок, который я у тебя
This
прошу.
is no luxury. There's even parasites nesting.
That is my aquarium. I collect rare ornamental fish.
Rarely significant, maybe. And they're tiny, too.
I should actually feed them again. I need breadcrumbs. There.
Что это такое?
Here, Rufus. Be so good and take this memo to the servant's mailbox.
Yeah, who does he think he is? Well, he is my... Oh, whatever. Anyway, I'm not his errand boy.
Сейчас пойдет возьмет все равно. Так, ну мне, я думаю, понадобится эта бумажка.
Secret Doors in Bookshelves, Volume 1. Secret Doors in Bookshelves, Volume 2. Gah, this library is a total waste of space.
As a real gentleman, I read a lot.
As a real blah blah blah, that doesn't change the fact that the shelf is big and ugly. Besides, it's too dark in here to read.
Ah, that's true. I should buy a new crystal chandelier when I have the chance. But for now, a few candles will suffice.
Сейчас
I
напишет.
need candles. There.
Так, мне надо будет что с теми бумажками сделать явно. Что тут у тебя еще есть? Так, это книги. Цветы.
This is no luxury villa. This place is overrun with weeds.
Those are flowers, Rufus. I have them brought from the garden as decoration.
These hideous vegetables?
Ah, they could actually use a bit more water. I need water for the flowers. There.
Вода, вода. Нам для чего-то может понадобиться вода? Сколько бумажек. И давайте окно, может там занавески он закажет какие-то.
This is no luxury villa. The whole wall is open here.
That's called a picture window, Rufus. This way I always have an eye on the entire black market.
But there's a terrible draft.
Ah, the floor heating is actually supposed to compensate for that. I need coal.
О! Уголь. И у нас была там печка, куда надо уголь засунуть.
Can't you do anything on your own?
That is why I have servants.
Oh yeah? Do they wipe your butt too?
Oh, that reminds me.
Привет, Токио.
I
Stop
need
scribbling.
toilet
Haven't you noticed that this doesn't save you any time? On the contrary, you spend all your time writing notes.
Mind your tone, young man.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, wonderful. Now I've lost my thread of thought. What was I going to write down? Ah, that was it. I need thread.
Нить. Для чего нам интересна нить? Ну, я думаю, раз ты пришел, то так и быть, еще на 20 минут я продлю стрим. Только ради тебя. Так, значит, у нас куча бумажек. Есть записка про нить, про уголь. И куда вот, интересно, все эти бумажки мне надо девать? О, тут еще что-то есть. А это что за... О, хлеб.
Hey, hands off! If you're looking for someone who's got stuff to spare, go to Seagull. I only have things I really need.
Ну, вот так вот, не дали стырить хлебушек. Слушай, как трогательно. О, уголь. Урна. Так, подожди, вот смотри, у меня есть бумажка про уголь.
What is that? A message from Captain High and Mighty? You can keep it. I don't need any of the stuff he needs.
Well, this message may interest you much more.
What? Show me. I need coal. Damn!
He needs coal.
I read that.
And you have coal.
Yes, but I...
Well?
That I don't need them anymore, do I?
You can bet on it.
Берем. И все? Один кусочек только. Так, что там? Хлеб, свеча. Вот, хлеб. Мне нужен хлеб.
I have another memo from Seagull.
Oh dear. I've got a bad feeling about this. I need bread. Well, then I don't need it anymore, do I? Go on. Help yourself.
Мне его что-то так жалко. Бедный. У него все забирают. Ой, нить у него еще есть. Лучше бы ты все спрятал.
Mail from Seagull.
Oh, please, no.
Разорим сейчас. Он как несчастный такой.
I need the thread. So, the thread, too. Go on, it's yours.
Он уже, походу, смирился. Так, что тут у тебя еще есть? А вот свеча.
Guess what I have here?
Another memo.
Bingo!
I need candles. What else? There goes the candle.
О, кстати, и вода рядом есть. А вот урну он почему-то не попросил у меня. Я, видимо, еще не все записки, что ли, собрала.
Here I am again, and this time...
Just take everything you can find. I don't need anything
О,
at all
отлично.
anymore, except for a quiet moment to cry myself to sleep.
Отлично, урну тогда тоже беру.
Hey! What
Ну
are
ты
you
ж
doing?
сам сказал.
You said I can take everything.
But those are my mother's ashes.
Hey, I didn't make the rules. I just bent them a little.
Вот же ж. Бедный несчастный. Все от него забрали. Зачем нам прах его матушки?
Knock, knock.
А теперь можно и поговорить.
Who or what are you?
They call me Rufus.
I'm Crane, but everybody here calls me the poet.
Who calls you that? I just heard it for the first time.
You probably move in the wrong circles.
Oh, yeah? If you mean those circles that don't include your ego, you're probably right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Your place looks a bit austere.
I've got everything I need.
Yeah, except for an interior designer. Do you know Captain Seagull?
You mean the idiot who lives above me in the villa? I'm rather fed up with him.
Hey, be careful what you say. Seagull is my father.
I see. A chip off the old block.
Мне нравится, как он разговаривает.
But you've got to admit that Captain Seagull has a cool lifestyle.
Useless and materialistic. I don't need any of the stuff he needs.
What was that again? You don't need any of the stuff that Captain Seagull needs?
That's what I said.
Huh.
Привет, Иван. Когда будет компания героев? Сложный вопрос. Может быть, воскресенье? Может быть, завтра? Не знаю. Пока еще я пока что еще не знаю, будет ли завтра или послезавтра стрим. И во что мне захочется поиграть. Нет, наверное, завтра будет GTA, если завтра стрим будет. В общем, следующий стрим, наверное, будет по GTA, а через стрим, наверное, будет по героям. Но это все не точно. Пока не знаю.
Can I borrow some of
Да
your
мы уже все
things?
What
забрали.
else do you want?
Вот же ты нищеброд.
You're such a pathetic wretch.
Только что у
But
него
I'm
все забрал.
rich in spirit.
Isn't that the same?
Даже прах матушки забрал.
The Organon is planning to blow up Deponia.
Ha! Typical. Those up there do whatever they want.
Were you even listening? They want to blow up Deponia. Nobody will survive. Don't you want to do anything about that?
But of course, I shall write a cynical poem. I shall call it, They Think There's Something Better.
And this poem is supposed to inspire the masses to rise up?
Not really. The masses are always too stupid for my intellectual flights of fancy.
See you later.
Right. Leave me alone.
Он мне почему-то напомнил сейчас этим Leave Me Alone какого-то призрака в каком-нибудь замке, который не может найти покой. И вот он ходит и стонет, потому что что-то не сделано еще в этом мире. Так, значит, что у меня есть? У меня есть для чего-то урна, у меня есть для чего-то вода, у меня свеча, нить, хлеб, уголь. В общем, куча всего, что непонятно куда пока что применить. Надо что-то сделать с этими утконосами. А еще надо сделать что-то с этой продавщицей. Так, аптекарь нет. Сейчас. Темный переулок. Гавань на причал. А где у нас было? О, вот печь. Для чего нужна была эта печь, чтоб я... Ну, уголь туда понятно. Только что нам это даст? Наверное, яйцо, чтобы оттуда вытащить. А как эта печь должна заработать? Вот в чем вопрос, но пока еще, походу, рано. А что может понадобиться аптекарю? Печенье с предсказанием. А ну, предложим его аптекарю. Что он скажет? И чего? На.
I'd like to return these drugs.
May I touch? Did these come from my trash bin?
No, I got them from the McThulu takeout uptown.
Don't lie to me. I can recognize colonies from my own macro athlete's foot breeding program.
Ах, не заработала. Хорошо, давайте, может, таверник кто? Давай. попробуем дать гол.
She doesn't look as hungry as Lady Gold. Does that make sense? After all, the remote only exchanges her mind, not her stomach contents. Although, that would be...
What is this? A challenge? Let me see. What's that supposed to be? This isn't a tournament hand.
Yeah, I never said it was.
Then why should it interest me? Come back when you have an official tournament hand.
After all, he belongs to a gang of... He might end up taking all my perfectly honestly acquired... Do you have any idea how this could help me win over one of the goals?
Nope, not a clue.
Oh, put a little effort into it. Just because I gave you the afternoon off doesn't mean you don't have to think.
Gave me what? Since when do I work for you? You haven't even paid me for the passage.
Yeah, and if you go on being impertinent, it's not gonna happen.
Так, а ну, Алекс.
Leave me alone. I have to work.
3 hi-hos for our diligent low-income workers. Do you know anyone who is familiar with things like this? Do you know anyone who is familiar with things like this?
If you're looking for somebody with a lot of luck, I'd go to the fisherman.
К рыбаку?
This fisherman's luck is legendary.
Yeah, I actually meant someone who isn't a complete idiot.
Well then, good luck.
А где Подождите, рыбаку, к рыбаку. Сейчас поищем. Так, что ты там говоришь про свечу?
You should always keep an open flame in your overcoat.
Hey, it's the only thing...
А какие еще очки спереть? Что я не вижу никаких очков.
I never throw... That's my...
What is this? A challenge? What's that supposed to be? This isn't a tournament.
Yeah, I never...
Then why should... Come back.
I'll catch this fish with my bare...
Так, нет. Рыбак, рыбак. А ну на причале. О, вот рыбак. Точно. А ну давайте дадим ему.
What's that supposed to be?
A fortune cookie. Since you're bragging about your oh-so-terrific fisherman's luck, maybe you could prove it for a change.
Huh, if that's all. There you go. I won. Hooray.
What? Show me.
Nothing doing. I won that. And I always wanted to be, a member of the Platypus Club.
But it was my cookie.
Ah, shut up. Here's your stupid membership card. I'm already a member of that silly club. Once accidentally fell on a scratch card. And now, leave me alone with your nonsense.
Слушай, а тебе... А ну ведро с наживкой.
I don't want that. That's really small. Nothing like my epic whale bait made from phosphor.
А ну дадим ему попробуем
Look at
наживку.
this.
Scram!
What if I want to fish here too?
I'm not buying that. You ain't no fisherman. Just look at you. And you're obviously missing the obligatory fisherman's luck.
What if I prove to you that I am a fisherman?
Huh, I'd like to see that.
Well, you will.
Fine. And now, shoot!
Так, видимо, мне еще пока непонятно, для чего это надо. Мне есть нить.
I've got almost all the components for a fishing rod now. Why don't like cayenne or rat poison? It should be possible to... A beggar's... that doesn't need to... I like the...
Понятно, надо что-то еще будет найти. Ну что ж, у нас есть уже клубная карта. А, магазин приборов. А что-то я здесь так плохо походила.
Welcome to Gilligan's Gadget. You are being served. How may I help you?
А, ну да, я ж оказалась в другом месте потом.
What kind of thing?
At Gilligan's Gadget Garden, we offer the most. Go ahead and you are welcome to try. But please remember to put back the merchandise.
But of course. What do you take me for?
My CPU has calculated an 86.
What? No, now that's outrageous. Based on what?
Based on several factors. The way you are dressed, for example.
Are you a robot?
The gadgeteer constructed me so I could help him run the shop.
Smart move. Where is he now?
Съели.
This information is irrelevant.
О.
I am completely autonomous.
I see. I wonder what became of the gadgeteer.
We have no idea. We have been looking for him for months.
Бедный механик.
We?
Yes, we are very worried about him, his wife, and I.
So, the gadgeteer is married?
Yes, Camilla is a wonderful lady. I am with her every day, lending her support.
Не спойлери, пожалуйста, я еще отсюда не ушла.
She should not grieve for a husband who left her in the lurch. She should just look ahead.
Я еще отсюда не ушла. Я еще не все предметы потрогала, не со всеми взаимодействовала. Что ж ты лезешь перед батьком в пекло? Вот если б я ушла, тогда да, можно было сказать: а, вернись, сделай то-то-то. Ты там забыла то сделать.
People are so unreliable, aren't they?
That is what I have been telling Camilla for months. By now she thinks I am right. Robots are so much more reliable, she says.
Why is the pedestal over there empty?
It is not empty. What you cannot see there is the golden dragon of invisibility, the most powerful gadget on Deponia.
Golden dragon of invisibility?
It may be hard to believe, but it is really there. A beautiful object, lavishly ornamented. And its powers are beyond imagination. But touching it is absolutely prohibited.
I think I can only just hold myself back.
Very much appreciated.
I'll just be on my way then.
Please come again soon.
Лучше бы ты этого не говорил. Так, Шредер. Что он делает?
Playing the lottery has nothing to do with luck. All you need is an infallible system. Huh, the Lottomat doesn't seem to understand my system.
An excellent choice, sir. Please do not forget to return the merchandise to its proper place before leaving the store.
Here goes nothing.
Зачем они мне? Несокрушимые очки вечной тьмы. Так, что тут еще есть? Ай, больно!
The sunglasses of eternal darkness. Looks like normal sunglasses, just that the lenses are covered in black paint. Cool. The sun looks like cool.
Excuse me, sir, but I would like to point out to you that the modification, recalibration, or tuning of the sample items is prohibited.
Так, хорошо. Чего? Выпрямитель бананов? Ну и что?
It's about time somebody invented that.
I am very sorry, but the golden dragon...
I didn't even touch it. I just wanted to All right, all right.
I am very... The destruction of...
I'm not doing that. Because according to the label, these sunglasses are indestructible.
That is correct.
Well then.
Oops. Oops. И что мне с
That
ними
doesn't need to be
делать?
tied. I like the feeling when it...
Excuse me, but I would like to point out...
Not even if they're broken?
It is impossible for the indestructible sunglasses of eternal darkness to be broken. They are indestructible.
Ну, конечно, не ломаются. Так, а что мне с кепкой соковыжималкой делать? Так, торгомат. Как же ж мне тебя спасти? На причал что-нибудь еще вообще есть. Так. А это что? Выпрямитель точно. Лотомат.
I don't need any more equipment for that. All I need is my index and my infallible system. The top prize is some... Oh, boy, just what I've always wanted. You should always keep an open flame in your overcoat. Goal is bound to be impressed.
Так, ну пока я больше что-то ничего тут не вижу. Что можно такого сделать? А ну, шредер, что мы можем еще через шредер пропустить?
I am very... The destruction...
Rats! Then why is the shredder even here?
I am very... The
Rats! Then why is the...
Ладно, давайте пока выходим. Меня не попросят сейчас?
I am very sorry, sir, but the floor models must not be removed from the store area under any circumstances.
I have no idea what you're talking about. All right, all right.
Так, и что? Он все образцы у нас забрал. Нет, непорядок. Стоп, а где? Вот поломанные.
I knew I could break them. People just shouldn't challenge me.
А че я не могу ничего с ними
You
сделать?
should always keep...
Не просто так же ж я их сломала.
An excellent choice, sir.
Ha! Indestructible? No way. It's broken. And I'm sure you don't have to pay for samples that break when you try them on. Or what?
Will you be paying by cash or organ donation?
Oh, I see. They aren't broken after all. My mistake. Darn it. A clue would be just a ticket.
Пока не надо.
I am very sorry. We accept only...
Would it have to be my own organ?
That is what it says in the shop's terms.
Ah, darn it.
А ну, а урна?
I am very sorry, sir. We accept...
Would it have to be my own organ?
That is what...
Ah.
Excuse me, but I would...
Not even if...
It is... They are...
Так, хорошо. Может, я могу еще
goes
что-то с ними
nothing.
сделать? А нет, 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 не спускайся. Ну, в принципе, нет, мы тут уже... Так, ладно, нет, я пойду пока тогда возьму, разберусь, может, с этим утконосом. А ну, хорошо, сейчас. Золотой дракон невидимости.
No, it's already perfect. At least, I assume so. This device only straightens, which is already useful enough. No, it's already... At least. This device, which is already useful... There's no need. I want to prepare whatever it... There's no need. I want to prepare whatever it... This device, which is already...
Так, ты мне лучше... Надо подумать лучше на толчке. Скажи мне лучше вот что. У меня все есть для того, чтобы вынести отсюда эти очки. Или мне чего-то не хватает? Если у меня есть все, то я тогда еще подумаю. Если мне чего-то не хватает, то тогда я... И надо это где-то искать в другом месте. Тогда я пойду искать в другом месте. Вот, подсказки лучше мне давать в таких случаях. Не прямым текстом говорить, сделай то-то-то. Драть не здесь. Все, тогда я пока пошла.
All right.
Думать лучше на толчке, это подсказка, что нам надо в туалет попасть таки. Так, а ключ? У Гарлифа же. Лен, что ты хочешь от меня? Не надо меня дергать.
May I bother you again?
Aren't you gonna do that?
Gotta...
А, ну да.
I'll be off then. See you around.
Мне же для этого рука нужна. В туалет я так пойти не могу. Мне нужен ключ. Ключ у этого мужика.
I never throw anything away before I think that's my little contribution to keeping this planet clean.
А для того, чтобы он мне дал ключ, надо его обыграть. Для того, чтобы его обыграть, мне нужна перчатка. Так что, я так полагаю, нам еще не сюда. Так, а ну что тут есть еще? Ну да. О, стоп. Танго мертвых голубей. Я могу это забрать?
Hey, hands off! Oh yeah? What are you gonna do? Stamp your feet and steal my firstborn child?
I wouldn't talk so big if I were you. I'm at the right height to prevent your firstborn child from ever being conceived.
Yeah, I have to go. I get a pain in the neck when I look down for too long.
Так, давайте в темный переулок еще зайдем. А нет, стоп. Генератор. Тут же генератор есть.
I don't see a switch. No matter. With a little technical know-how, turn off. Let's see if there's still enough diesel in the tank. Yep, full up. No, it's empty. This isn't a track. This isn't a
Так.
This isn't a
На всякий случай проверяю все.
This isn't a Considering the crane, I thought he was just bragging. Considering the crane, I thought he was.
Подожди ты.
This isn't a. Is sugar in the tank good or bad for the engine? Well, there's only one way to find out.
Ой, неужели? Удивительно. Сахар подействовал неожиданно.
Thought so.
Oh.
It's really dark here, but not so dark that I'll have to use my legendary sonar hearing. After all, I have the brightest eyes in the whole southwest quadrant. Breathing all that mercury vapor when I was a kid is finally paying off.
Опачки.
You should always keep an open.
Так, а ну посмотрим, что тут у нас появляется. Музыкальный автомат. Попробуем.
Ouch! Oh! Ha! Oh! Nothing happened.
Стырить?
And now, quiet. Ha! Got it.
А нам... Алекс с музыкальным номером. А нам точно это надо?
Hey! It's the only thing.
Locked. What an ugly. Don't they have any...
Давай быстрее, господи, как ты медленно переходишь.
May I bother you?
Just as long.
But everything's dark here.
Precisely.
You're part of a resistance movement, or so I've heard.
Who said that? That's top secret information.
Sorry, didn't know that. And the others don't seem to be clear on the concept either.
And please tell them. We can't have everyone broadcasting my secrets.
May I join you?
Impossible. You could be an Organon spy.
But how are you going to fight the Organon if you don't recruit new members?
Through passive resistance.
Meaning you do nothing?
But we do. We constantly hatch new plans about how we can resist even more passively. Sometimes we even don't say a bad word about the Organon for weeks. That's how passive we are.
Wow. The Prime Controller is going to blow a fuse when he finds out. Please let me join you. I want to impress a woman.
You think that would work?
Of course. Women go for courageous men.
Men who have the courage to use a filthy bathroom in a pub.
Yeah, I was thinking of the kind of courage you need to join a good cause.
Hey, but I'm already doing that. Here, take this bathroom key to Gulliver.
Круто.
I no longer need it.
I'll be off then.
See you around.
Отлично. Мы можем в туалет попасть.
Locked.
А, ну вот же ж ключ есть.
Did it just get colder in here? Ah, what is that? Oh, ah! Oh no! Oh no, 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 no! Anything but that! Take it away! Take it away!
Что там, покажите!
Everything okay, kid?
I've been in worse tavern bathrooms.
It's just, I heard these noises, and...
Let's just say the toilet paper could be softer.
You don't have to play the tough guy for me, kid. I've been in there before, and I know the toilet paper. I feel your pain. By the way, you got a piece stuck to your foot, and you should remove it before someone sees. They wouldn't understand.
Что было за бумажка?
Strange toilet paper covered with little bumps. No wonder that, well, actually, I don't want to talk about it anymore. Oh.
Так, интересно, для чего она нам? Танго мертвых голубей. Так, а ну. Что оно нам скажет после этого? Да пойди что уже наверх.
May I bother you? But everything...
Ну, я сходила в туалет.
I'll be off there.
Что, заработал? Надеюсь, я ничего там не пропустила? Так, гондольер, смотри, у меня есть для тебя танго мертвых голубей.
Why don't you play something else for a change? Here. The Dead Pigeon Tango.
It's not so romantico, but va bene.
I will do my best. Which isn't much.
Я пока еще не знаю, для чего мне это. Давайте в темный переулок, может, зайдем. Препараты? Вот эти, что ли, просроченные таблетки?
That isn't the...
Oh.
А ну подождите сейчас, секунду. К поэту? Не-не-не-не. Он там что говорил про туалетную бумагу?
Look, Dad! Heavens, boy! Did you pocket someone else's property again? Haven't we discussed your kleptomania problem in depth? You put that back right now, young man. Right now!
Понятно, ему это не нужно. Так, хорошо, сходим к аптекарю.
I'd like to return these drugs.
May I touch? Did these come from my trash bin? Didn't you see the biohazard warning signs?
I saw them, but I couldn't remove them. Is this a prescription?
May I touch? At least it seems to be written in Braille, although the writing is a little smeared, but it isn't a prescription.
Darn, I was so sure this time.
Wait a minute. This is one of my coupons. Where did you find it?
It was under his nose the whole time.
With this, you get a free sample of my latest shipment, Cucumis agnito, the cucumber of revelation. It's so new that there aren't any studies on medium or long-term after effects.
Cool.
Так, это мы что выполнили? помочь. Так. В общем, не знаю, что там и сделали. Ага, огурец откровения. Ну, подождите-ка, там у нас был где-то выпрямитель бананов. Где это было? Сейчас. Во двор мастерской, по-моему, где-то. Мастерская дока нет. Наверх тоже нет. Не, магазин оружия тоже нет. Так, карта мне нужна сейчас. Маленькая Венеция. Может, здесь? Нет. Черт, где же это было? Что-то я потерялась. А, вот, на причале.
This device only straightens bananas, which is already useful enough.
Че нет? Форма как у банана.
No, it's already. At least, I assume so. O cucumber of revelation, reveal your wisdom to me.
И что сейчас будет?
Oh, these indestructible sunglasses of eternal darkness are a total ripoff.
Please explain the reason for your dissatisfaction.
Well, they're broken.
May I please have a look at the defective merchandise?
Here, just like I said. What a piece of junk.
Those are only scratches. The glasses are completely functional. See? As good as new.
Что это значит?
I see. Ingenious. I just have to convince this tin can to wear the glasses, and then, whatever, something really clever.
Так.
Oh, these indestructible sunglasses of...
Please explain the reason.
Well, they're broken.
May I please have a...
Here, just like I said. What a piece of junk.
Those are only scratches. The glasses are completely functional. See? As good as new.
Stop acting cute. The glasses are broken.
Excuse me? Where are you? I cannot see you at all. This indestructible high-end gadget is obstructing my view. What an overwhelming experience. Hello? Hello?
Gah, that thing sure has some nerve.
Так.
I am very sorry, sir. We accept only...
Would it have to be my own?
That is what...
It's about time. Did you clear your throat? But you can't see what I'm doing. Or are the sunglasses broken?
Certainly not. The sunglasses function perfectly.
Super.
Dang it. Now that I have removed this fully functional item, may I politely inquire what you are doing over there?
Well, I'm just admiring your golden dragon of invisibility. It's really pretty.
I hate you.
Так. Золотой дракон невидимости. Зачем он мне, интересно, нужен?
It works! I'm invisible! Woo! Woo, 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 woo! Ow! Ow! Darn it! This isn't so easy when you can't see your hands.
Ага. Теперь выходим отсюда.
I sure fooled him.
Отлично. Ой. Так, я думаю, знаете что? Я думаю, что пора завершать. И мы продолжим в следующий раз. Не знаю, когда этот будет в следующий раз конкретно. Но продолжим. Вроде бы продвигаемся. Как-то, мне кажется, чуть-чуть проще, чем в первой части. Как-то потому что в первой части были моменты вообще, где я застревала. Ну, мне так кажется, не знаю. Что ж, а пока всем спокойной ночи. Спасибо за то, что пришли. И хороших вам выходных. Надеюсь, что завтра по какой-нибудь игре стрим таки будет. Скорее всего, по GTA. Посмотрим. Завтра будет видно. А на сегодня всем пока-пока.